going to show you how to make a non-geometric piece of wood work in a man-made geometric environment. Okay, there's nothing more sustainable than using the material that is grown right in your backyard or in the area where you live. In case these are ohia logs here, that are known in Hawaii for their strength. They actually finish up really nice when they're done, and they grow everywhere. Ohia is one of the first trees to come up after there's a volcanic activity. And so the problem with any type of log that grows like this, as you can see, it's not straight, it's not geometric, but what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to work with that. We're going to show you how to make a non-geometrical piece of wood work in a geometric world. Alright, this is just a little blurb to show you to make a imperfect, of course God made this so it's perfect in that way, pole into something that sits flat on the ground. If you see down here, this was cut just with a chainsaw out in the forest, and so now it has to be made straight, and so that's what I'm going to show you how to do. First thing is that we will be having a beam coming in here at the top, and so as you see, what I did is I rigged up this piece of plywood, put a little bit level on the side. You can use any size level, and that's where the beam's going to be coming in. So this is really critical that this area here is strong and straight. So in other words, this kind of represents if it was a post, how it would be for a post. Okay. And then I'm going to show you right now how to cut the bottom of this so that you make it flat. The main thing you need to have for that is this crane saw. The main thing you need to have is this tool right here. It's all in the tools. Whenever you hire a professional, not only are you hiring his knowledge, but you're also hiring these specialized tools. This thing here is about a $300 saw, and as you can see, it's got a flat base, and it's meant for cutting doors or situations like this where you have an area where you want to be cutting. In this case, it's not quite high enough, so we're going to have to raise up a little bit, but I'll show you how we do that in just a second. And of course, once again, we're using the ready to go out here. This is the HX model. Now it's important to mention that we're just scribing the cut. We're not making the cut all the way through, because otherwise this piece would drop. So we're just scribing it so we can take it down, put it back up. Because it's kind of so high, I've raised it up quite a bit, lowered the saw so that it's only 1/8 inch off the bottom of this, but this saw can raise up to 1.5 inches. Another thing I've done is I've scribed as best I can around the base of this, and then I've got some reference marks that I'm marking so that we remember where this thing goes. Of course, the marks have to be above where the cut's going to be, right? Same thing on the back here. This way, when we place this thing down, it should fit right where it's supposed to be. Okay. And we'll probably finish this cut with a chainsaw or a sawzall, but there's no better way of marking this with the saw blade. So my tool right now I'm going to finish this off with is a sawzall. You could actually do it with a chainsaw if you're experienced with a chainsaw. I don't recommend it if you're not used to using a chainsaw. I'll probably show you later how to do that with a chainsaw, but again, I don't recommend you use a chainsaw unless you've been using one for years and years, okay? This will make sure your cuts are nice and clean, especially since we scribed it like that. And so you see it's a little bit off right here, but we'll clean that up, okay? Okay, and all of this is done with it, ready to go. That's all you need. Alright. It's beautiful. Yep. Check it out. Nice and flat. And that's how you do it. Good? Okay. Okay, there is nothing more sustainable than using the material that is grown in your own backyard or around the area where you live. And these are some ohia logs. They're known in Hawaii for how durable and long they are. Wait, not long. Do it again.
Wait a minute.